Are you ready to explore the world of mysteries?
Imagine this. Thousands of years ago, when humanity hadn't even started farming, people were carrying massive stone blocks up the mountain peaks, meticulously setting them in place and carving intricate symbols on them. But why? For whom? And most importantly, how? The answer to these questions lies hidden in southeastern Turkey, in the rural area of Şanlıurfa. Here, one of modern archaeology's greatest puzzles is found: Göbekli Tepe. Like the video and come, let's explore this mystery together. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. If you've liked the video, let's continue from where we left off. This grand structure has forced us to rewrite human history from scratch. At least 7,000 years older than the Egyptian pyramids and 6,000 years older than Stonehenge, this incredible complex shows that humanity built large structures far earlier than we once thought. But here's the most intriguing part. Who built this structure and why? And why one day did they bury everything underground and disappear? Today, I leave you alone with one of humanity's oldest and most fascinating mysteries. The discovery of Göbekli Tepe has an interesting story of its own. In 1983, a farmer from Şanlıurfa, Mahmut Kılıç, noticed a large-shaped stone while plowing his field. The stone had strange carvings on it. Not understanding its significance, he reported it to the authorities. However, experts at the time didn't recognize its importance, and the remains were considered just a regular archaeological site. That was until 1994, when German archaeologist Klaus Schmidt came and began detailed investigations. When Klaus Schmidt noticed the hidden secrets beneath the field, he realized this was one of history's greatest discoveries. As the excavations progressed, the archaeologists could hardly believe their eyes. There were massive T-shaped stones on the ground. They formed circular structures and were covered in animal carvings, human figures, and strange symbols. Even more surprising was that this structure had been built before the advent of agriculture and settled life. As the excavations continued, it was revealed that the structures consisted of several layers. The uppermost layers contained relatively newer remains, dating back about 10 to 11,000 years, while the lower layers extended as far back as 12 to 13,000 years. This indicated that humanity had architectural expertise much earlier than we had previously believed. How such massive stone blocks were transported and carved at a time when there were no metal tools remains a mystery. One of the most remarkable features of Göbekli Tepe is the massive standing stones. Each of these stones, weighing several tons, raises the question: how were they transported and erected? Some of these stones reach up to 5.55 meters in height and weigh as much as 16 tons. Although there is no definitive information on how these stones were cut and transported, it is believed that simple wooden rollers and sloped ramps may have been used. I can't help but share this. Göbekli Tepe was built about 7,000 years before the Egyptian pyramids. While we still struggle to understand how the pyramids were built, it's fascinating to wonder how they managed to construct a structure 7,000 years earlier. If you'd like a video about the mystery of the Egyptian pyramids, don't forget to like the video and leave a comment. Also, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss these types of videos. The standing stones are meticulously carved, with various animal figures depicted on them. Lions, snakes, scorpions, foxes, and wild boars are just a few examples. These carvings shed light on the ecosystem of the time, and some believe these figures may have religious or mythological significance. Some researchers suggest that these carvings might represent an astrological calendar. The animal carvings around Göbekli Tepe may represent the wildlife of the region. However, some experts believe these symbols have astrological meanings and may be linked to specific constellations. According to some researchers, Göbekli Tepe may have been one of humanity's earliest observatories, beyond just being a temple. Could the positions of the stones have been specially arranged to track the movements of certain stars or planets? If so, these people may have been far more advanced in astronomy than we previously imagined. Another theory is that this was a type of religious center. Hunter-gatherer societies may have conducted large rituals here, perhaps believing they were communicating with supernatural forces. However, why they invested so much effort into it and then buried it and left remains an unknown. There's also a claim that Göbekli Tepe may have played a role in the transition to agriculture. Being a major religious center would have required a constant influx of people, which may have accelerated the shift to settled life. So, Göbekli Tepe might have had a critical role in the beginning of humanity's agricultural practices. But the questions still remain unanswered. Why was Göbekli Tepe suddenly buried underground? Was it a deliberate decision, or did a large catastrophe destroy it? If it was intentionally buried, what were the builders trying to conceal? The true meaning of Göbekli Tepe is still unknown. But there is one thing we know for sure. It was one of humanity's first temples, one of the earliest sanctuaries, and perhaps a lost link to prehistoric civilizations. Imagine, the history books we know might need to be rewritten. Maybe our past is far more advanced than we ever realized. So, what do you think the real purpose of Göbekli Tepe is? A place of worship, an observatory, or perhaps a hidden truth about the history we thought we knew? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. If you want more content about history and mysteries, make sure to subscribe and like the video. See you in the next one.